Ladies and gents, guys and gals, friendly femmes and fellows all, welcome back to the Ar-Ardunaim, to Minas Tirith, newly, freshly conquered by our glorious leader, our Gimilkhad, conqueror of Minas Tirith. As his name denominates, we have taken this place and we shall now be setting forth on a grand mission to restore the true rulership over Middle-earth and its lands. So, what do we have here? First things first, we do need some culture going, and there's only one way really to do that, and that is with the Dark Sanctuary, so that is what we shall be going for. We have a Master Merchant's Guild, so I'm going to train a merchant. And I remember something about a mission to Mordor. So let's go and talk to Zagar over here. Now, you can offer me trade rights, can't you? That's what my guild wants, so let's just go with that. Okay then. That's a success then. Okay.
Yes.
And Sakrakor, he continues being undiplomatic, but yeah. That's all well and good though.
Without question.
Let's send him over there to Cirith Ungol. Ooh, they are amassing troops, aren't they? A lot of troops, which, you know, is par for the course for Mordor. Okay, hello Gothmog. Now, we have some stragglers hanging on over around here.
Yes, my lord.
Faramir being amongst them, with his Athelian Rangers. A thoroughly annoying unit to fight if you don't have cavalry. But hey. Then we have some melee troops. Yeah, I mean generally I think we're just why don't we take a look at these guys?
Yes, my lord.
And why don't we just
Yes,
send...
my lord.
Do.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, hello there, Captain Haladan. Joins in with some melee forces. You know what? Yeah, let's try to give this one a good go. I think that would be fun. Let's attack, shall we? Now, part of me is hoping that Gondor will push to retake Minas Tirith, because if they do, we will get a nice siege battle there, and that will be fun. It's always fun defending Minas Tirith, quite a bit less so attacking it, but hey. Now we are in a position where we can defend Minas Tirith, and so I think we should try to do that. That would be a fun thing, I think, just to have at least one instance of defending Minas Tirith itself. That would be cool. Now, what do we have over here? We're of course coming at them, but hey, we outrange the Archer Militia, I believe. Don't we? Because they have an 180 meter range, which means that these Archer Militia, let's just have a look, 150 meters. They are not very well equipped at all to deal with what's coming their way, I can tell you. Ouch. They don't like that. Ouch.
Rangers ready.
And we fire, and we fire, and we fire. Okay, let's pull back a bit. And now they come into range of our plentiful archers. Ouch. They're not gonna like it. But here, over here, some melee units are coming to the fore. So let's send Baruthia's watch that way. Rosadan Bowman, as soon as you can, start peppering the Lamadon clansmen. And you, if you would. Yes, okay. Now there's only a few stragglers remaining over there. Keep shooting them. Keep shooting the clansmen too, because, I mean, they are effective against armor, so we don't want them engaging our Ar-Ardunaim armsmen. We want our armsmen to focus on the Gondor militia and the territorial guardsmen. So. And the farmer and pikemen, oh dear. Yeah, they're not well equipped to deal with that at all. Oh. Run away!
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
It's a bit silly, that situation. But yeah, okay. Our archers run out of the way. The general's dead, okay. That should spell doom for them pretty quickly. And there we go. Farmer and pikeman. Just, no. Territorial guardsman? Yeah, let's just move into melee then and take them out.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Shoot the farmer and pikeman then. And the farmer and pikemen don't know what to do. Now they're being shot and they flee. Excellent stuff, everybody. We could have taken fewer losses, I suppose, but overall, I think this is a battle well fought.
This is a clear victory.
88% casualty rate for our enemy. That should see them off. Bruthius Watch and the Naduba Whip did the best, but yeah, the others, everybody pulled their weight, I think. A nice little battle for everyone. Some target practice before the truly challenging foes arrive. But there are some of us who who go abroad for the gathering of news and the watching of our enemies, and they speak the language of other lands. I am one. Haldir is my name. Indeed, Haldir of Lorien. Depending on how this campaign goes, we might come into contact with Haldir too. If we end up going through Rohan and conquering, just going AWOL against all that is good in this part of the world, we will probably come into contact with the elves at one point. There we go. Our enemies lie defeated. He's just miffed and goes away. Into West Osgiliath apparently with his Lamadon clansmen. Oh dear. Well, we took out the ones that we wanted to deal with. I mean, how good is his armor rating with that? It is 9. Armor rating is a pretty good predictor on how an enemy does, or a unit does in the auto-resolve. So if we take units like these, 31 defense, 13 attack. Those are good stats for an auto-resolve. 28 and 13, also very good. So these two. Oh, they don't like it, do they? And this is what it takes for Dol Amroth to get involved, apparently. Captain Elephant and Captain General Faramir. Yeah, I'll just to test the ultra resolve. Let's see what happens. Smash, it says. Slam, slam, slam. Okay.
Victory! Come and get it. Honor.
And now we're at war with Dol Amroth. So, yeah, there is that. Not necessarily an intended consequence, but one that I shall not shy away from either. So this is that turn, I believe. Oh, hello, Dol Amroth. What are you here to do? Please let me know of your designs. Right. You just try to bribe Minas Tirith. Okay. Ah, the impotent... Yeah. The impotent attempts of the AI to bribe me in this game. It's slightly comedic to me. I wonder what settlement has become capital of Gondor now. Oh, hello there. Maybe a Skilliath. They seem to be rallying around it to some extent. Oh, hello there. We get a suitable husband. We should send envoys to Rohan. I'm not going to call it completely unrealistic, but it's going to take a while.
Without question.
But let's try it. I mean, what the hey?
Your orders, my lord.
At your service.
So, we have our merchant. I think maybe we should try to get him over to that iron resource. But actually he can't get there. He literally can't get there. He's blocked off. So yeah, he'll have to do with trappers for now.
Yes, my lord. Large town, city. Maybe they've chosen Ethering or something that's relatively central. I wouldn't be surprised. Your orders.
But we need to find a use for Indazar now that he is part of our family. So I'm thinking, what about we send him with Lord Gib, and then he gets immediately blocked. Okay. Let's send him with some spears and halberds. Troops. Now he's got a a decent army. Why don't we send another unit of bows? With 4 of those, 2 of those. Yeah, I think this would be enough to hold the city against. That's a pretty big army. Okay, we'll have to see.
Yes.
But regardless, this is the army that will go to Karandros maybe, and then we can try to take that. But that'll be for next turn because we got blocked by those pesky Umbrithians.
Perhaps we could.
Oh, hello. Well, sure. I'd take a ceasefire. What? You can't pay me any because you're bankrupt, aren't you? What about regular tribute? Just it's not much. Just 100 for 5 turns. It's almost nothing. Come on.
How could we refuse such
Good.
a generous offer?
Nice.
Well, that seemed fruitful. Farewell.
And perhaps we can get a move on. Let's see what Gondor does, though. They might just yet again drag them into the war if they attack us. Eastern Osgiliath is being attacked, at least, by Mordor. So Gondor might just decide to try to go around via Kaandros and assist their beleaguered brethren in Ithilien. That does indeed seem to be the case. Okay, Imladris besieged. Okay, we are friends with Dol Amroth now, but we can't move anywhere because of their sphere of influence. I mean, that's a bit annoying, but now that I think of it, we might... Okay, they've retrained Faramir. We might be able to get a draw-out kind of situation. So what? But we'll have to do it with this army, maybe. Okay. Okay, they can get there. Okay, so let's...
Yes, my lord.
He's a very useful general, this one.
Your orders, my lord.
So let's bring him along. And now... No! Ah! Damn Ambrosians. Oh well. Let's see, what do we need? We need a conscription can by field, because then we can start getting some troops even without culture. So, our culture will increase, and it will do so nicely, but it'll be a while. It'll be a while. It'll be quite a while before it reaches anything useful. Oh, we can recruit Notitarik already. Oh, that's actually pretty damn good. Can't use that for anything then, so goodbye. We're gonna get some droppers and roasted on units. Okay. And Astrothayer Marines. Well. So after that, I think I'll get a Mason's Hall.
Yes, my lord.
Damn. Just Dol Amroth has just effectively shut us in,
Yes, my lord.
which is very annoying.
As you wish.
That's not,
Tomorrow's journey
you know,
planned.
that doesn't make for dynamic gameplay, Dol Amroth. Why do you force me into into this annoyance? And why do you split up your forces so that you can surround Minas Tirith after we've had a ceasefire? I mean, that does seem like a slightly hostile act. That wouldn't fly in modern diplomacy, I'll tell you that much. That would be seen as a military threat. But no, no, no. These Amrothians, they just think, no, we can just do whatever. But I tell them this. The Ar-Ardunaim will not stand for such insolence. No, sir. Get the Britain. Okay.
Yes.
3 turns to get to Rohan. We don't need to go all the way over there, do we? I mean, they do have the Tirith Annuin and those kind of regions,
As you
don't?
wish.
Yeah, they hold East Emnet, so
Your orders.
should be able to find something around here that we can get to.
Your orders, my lord.
Now we can't draw out Ascariath anymore, but we can.
Honor.
We can besiege the fortress.
As you command, we shall prevail.
And that's what we will do. Let's see, we lost a spy on the first episode, which was very, very disappointing.
Act your service.
Vineyard.
Opening a new trade lane.
Excellent. Excellent stuff.
Mine for our people, noble one.
Oh, the Mouth of Sauron calls me noble. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not. I suppose he is a He is a Dark Numenorian, so we are kin in a sense. We are, but perhaps we are allied more by circumstance than by history. Ah. Okay, Imladris has been besieged. Sakrakor makes his way west. Oh, the Hornburg. And Osgiliath, that's us. And Fenestruinen. And Fornost. Ah, all the good nations, they are quite up against it apparently. Sieges going on everywhere. The power of the enemy is growing. Turlin. Hello. Nope. Won't do. Oh, hello there. And a good spy. Let's send him in. And just give him a bit of. Let's try to level him up a bit.
Yes,
that is the only way to really get a spy to do good.
We have triumphed, as you command.
Okay.
An honorable, glorious victory.
Ah, now he can't get back into Minas Tirith. That's so annoying.
Honor.
Well, at least it's managing pretty well by itself.
Yes,
Approaching
quietly.
Oh, fall on the fat. Hello. With your Axeman of Lasarnik.
At your service.
Let's go up to the iron resource over there.
Opening a new trade lane, my liege.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, they have an armsman's guild. That sounds like something that I'd be interested
Your
in.
orders.
Next turn. Suppose we could try to attack Osgiliath. We do have some manpower that could spell a problem for their defenders. And we could fire over their walls. Of course, Faramir could do that too. I think we'll build some siege equipment next turn. Doesn't need to be much because it's the ruined version of Osgiliath, so yeah. I'm not sure how many defenders they would get. Maybe 2, 3, 4 even? 4 defenders in Osgiliath, is that reasonable to assume? Somewhere between 2 and 4. Could be any of them. But they should get some. Oh,
The enemy has surrounded us. We are besieged.
Right when Gimilkhad is barred from re-entering. Well, at least that means his life is mostly secure.
Yes, my lord. As you wish. Yes. Without
Great.
question. Yes.
Within spitting distance
Stopping here.
of Rohan, and he misses the mark.
My lord. Watching.
Oh, they have a Master Merchant's Guild in Karasast. Well, that will make that an interesting target for conquest. Getting us more merchants, always nice. Because if you didn't know, you can stack Master Merchant's Guild by... you can get more by conquering
We shall engage.
enemies that have...
Yes.
Conquering enemy towns with that building, it doesn't erase them. You just get another one, which means that you can then, in this game, get more merchants. And that's pretty nice. It's nice that it's world effects stack in that way. So that's a pretty good army overall. I'm not even sure that we could hold that at bay, but hopefully we can.
Your orders, my lord.
We'll see. If they attack us on this turn, I mean, if they don't, we'll attack Western Skiliath and then we'll send reinforcements back to Minas Tirith and take them out. And that's just going to be that. But there are two alternatives. Either they just lift the siege and bugger off, or they attack us. And I'm not sure they will at this point. I don't think they've sieged us down to the point where they would be comfortable with doing that. But here we go. Moment of truth, everybody. They attack us. We will control that ourselves. Oh, they have so much experience, but at least a lot of their troops are lightly armored, which means that our archers will and towers will have a nice time of it. And they don't have anything particularly good against our armored units, like the Nadir Tariq and the Duthgar, and of course our faction leader coming in. Dwin here himself comes with Blackroot Vale archers. Okay, that's interesting. Not the most helpful unit for him here. But are you ready, ladies and gents? Because this shall be the battle that caps the episode. Let's give them hell.
Take up arms and take victory.
Oh, the dreadful orcish wolf riders, feared by horses. Indeed. And here we are, Minas Tirith, in a battle that will probably showcase how this map can lend itself to warfare. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a depleted battalion of Gondor spearmen coming in with a ram. Okay, well, sure, that tracks. They also have, do they have towers in play? Yes, they have one tower with some Gondor infantry. So let's... Oh, they'll be placing that either here or here, I think. So let's take our Nadir Tariq and put them here on the wall. Okay, we have a lot of halberdiers, and that will stand us in good stead. Come on. It's not the easiest. We'll have to arrange our troops properly once the battle starts. But for now, I just want them all to be there. What about these fellas? Oh, they're over there. Okay, sure, that's fine. Be there. That's good. And you guys, all archers, be on guard mode. Let's not have you fire yet. I don't think that'll do much good. Do these towers fire? Do these? No, they don't, do they? Perhaps they should, but oh well. Okay, let's try to run in Gimilkhad. Just sneak him in there. Maybe he can even interrupt the ram. Who knows? I don't think he'll be able to make it that far. It's quite a way away. It's all this... Yeah. It's going to be quite well tired when he gets there. But hopefully we can just sneak him in. Because these guys are just standing still. Denying themselves an advantage that they might all otherwise have. Okay. The enemy will come through here. We want to deny them access to the walls. So actually we'll just be forming up in great big blobs of men.
Curses! The enemy are battering down our gates!
I'm waiting with my archers simply because they are better served, or they'll do better when there's more enemies to shoot at. Because the spearmen, they're quite resilient. They have a defense rating of 23 with armor of 12 and shield of 5. That's 17 points that they'll have to go up against. Do basically nothing. They would waste their arrows on getting very few kills that would otherwise just be handily dealt by the halberdiers. And Gimilkhad just races along. He's warmed up nicely. He's limber. He's they're just running along. Hello, hello, hello. Here we are. Running toward the city. Running toward the city. Minas Tirith looks so pretty. Rain or shine. And attack them. And attack them. Just walk into them and give them all your halberds. Go on. Good. Okay. They're kind of pulling it off. And here comes our faction leader. He might even make it, actually. But they are running. They are running, so I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't make it. But Stylian Rangers, Blackwood Vale Archers, they're just moving in for the kill. But their arrows won't actually do a whole lot. Alright, our archers will do a lot more against them than they will against us. Is that the general? Yeah, it looks like it bloody is. Okay, the spearmen are just about dealt with. The Gondor archers are just running in against us. What are they doing? They're charging us. What? They're just trying to keep us there, I suppose. Okay. Well. They've just resigned themselves to the fact that they're not going to be using their bows for this battle, and thus they choose to go at it against some of the finest units in our roster. Oh, but here come the pikes. What are they doing? Are they just going to try and flank? Yeah, they are. Okay. It's a bit annoying. Okay then, well, we'll have to fight the most of this battle outside the walls, I guess. Let's move out and support our dear king. Shield formation, try to break them, punch into them and break them wherever possible, especially those pikes. That's the way to deal with them sometimes. Faction leader's just being hammered over there. If I'm not careful, I will actually lose him. I don't want to do that, but I don't have many options right now. The only thing I can do is just send a hell of a lot of halberdiers at the problem and just see if they can sort it out. Somehow. He's just punching his way through them. Through the line. He's, I mean, he's doing a heck of a job, actually. Okay. They have left behind their towers. Rush to the aid of your king.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Rush to the aid of your king. Shield him with your bodies if you have to. Shock infantry on the flank. You can punch through those Gondor infantry, Najatarik. That'll be fine for you. And the footmen are reaching their king. So that's good. Okay. So where do we have the man himself? Where is he at? Where's he gone? I'm not even sure anymore. He was somewhere around here. But he must have gone back to his unit. Oh. Black Revel archers over there. You're gonna shield wall your way through these Gondor spearmen, please. Should be able to take care of them, no trouble. This will be a pretty expensive battle for us, but that just makes it all the more important that we win at both here and the Skiliath. And if Mordor then also wins the western side, and we get to keep Gimilkhad, of course. Then we are in a good place, I think. Oh, there he is. Right in the thick of it. Slam. Slam. Taking down man after man. He is not scared of battle, is he? What now? They're trying to fire their bows. Not the most sound tactic, mate. I love the Najatarik and the Roman-looking shields. Ah! What? Oh, that's the Najatarik one, isn't it? Okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. It might mean a bit of a morale shock to our garrison force, but we should be alright. Should be alright. Bowman, get in there. I mean, this has just turned into a vast melee now. The Royal Guard are exhausted. Well, yeah, I can understand. But he will now need to get back there. We look like we're winning, but you know, sometimes looking like you're winning is not enough. Sometimes you need to also just ensure that you're winning. because these guys, they're a bit shaky with the loss of their captain. Our Gimilkhad once again, the first to make contact. He's just slam, slam. But this Sicilian Ranger, he was a bit of a stronger opponent than those that he had yet had to face. But yeah, okay. Our troops are just running scared a bit, so we will need to support them. Come on, be done with those Sicilian Rangers. Only 15 of them. Hack him to pieces, come on. I suspect the DaC will take home some pretty impressive numbers for this one.
We shall rule these lands. We go to war.
Speed up a little bit. Nice. Okay. Just about done with those Rangers. The last two blokes still standing. Blackroot Vale Archers coming in into the melee. Oh, it's the General's unit, no less. Well then. Come on, boys, you know how to welcome them. They are pretty good, these Blackroot Vale Archers. 8 on the attack. That's actually very respectable in terms of an archer. I mean, it's better than our footmen, that's for sure. It's a 4 and 14, so... But our faction leader and his bodyguard, they should be able to take care of them pretty much no trouble. The DaC have regained their composure. Mash into the Blackroot Vale Archers and take them down. Bunch of blokes with two-handed swords mashing into one another. And over here, spear regiment for the ages. Now, footmen run in amongst them and disrupt their formation while our Gimilkhad can do his damage. Go into shield formation. Yes. Okay, we are celebrating victory over here. What? Somebody's shooting at us? Who's that? Ah, over there. That's annoying. But here we go. This should mean the end of their general.
The general lies dead.
Excellent. Ah, okay. And they are out of here. So all that remains is to get those stragglers over there. So Dwinir has fallen. Come on, lads. Let's take care of the rest, shall we? Roseland bowmen leading the charge. They are ill-equipped to do so, but man, do they make up for that in spirit. And they break them. Excellent. Good.
This is a clear victory.
It was a hard-fought battle, but yeah, it was worth fighting. And we defended our capital. The Nadir Tariq and the Naduza Guard pulled home the numbers, but the Naranaro Guard were not far behind. And the Nadubrawib also did great to open the walls. Overall, strong showing, especially from our elite forces, which is what we would expect them to do. The Dunlendings fled and hid themselves, for they were afraid of elvish folk. That's a nice little alliteration there, something you'll see in Tolkien's writing a lot. For they were afraid of elvish folk. Where you have, for they were afraid of elvish folk. And a very deliberate rhythm to it. But they were afraid of elvish folk. It is almost a pentametric line with alliteration. Something that he picked up from writings like Beowulf and stuff. You'll find that, that's how Beowulf is structured, basically. A lot of pentametric lines with alliterations like that one. And you'll find it cropping up in a lot of prose from The Lord of the Rings. And sometimes The Hobbit too. I'll gain you being gone, thank you very much. Okay then. We arrive at another turn, another betrothed general. Sure, he can arrive in Minas Tirith. We'll need all the help we can get in establishing our empire to be. We didn't get to Rohan in time, but hey, what can you do? So the next episode will centre around the battle for Western Osgiliath, and I would not be surprised if Minas Tirith were to fall under attack once again. But of course, that will be for next time. So, as always, like if you dare, subscribe if you care. I have been Captain Total Waffle, and I wish you a lovely day out there. Captain Total Waffle, out.